Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Steven and welcome back. Alright, so if you happen to be subscribed to Cynthia G or follow Cynthia G, you probably know that Cynthia's G YouTube channel has been disabled. Or, at this point, perhaps even shut down. I've heard that it may come back up because she's a part of like some network. I don't know much about this network, but I've heard about that from Angel Ramirez Jordan's video that he did about this. But I don't know. But, until then, Cynthia's G, like her main channel is shut down. But, Cynthia was smart and she made some backup channels. So Cynthia G ain't totally out of the mix. It's just, it's a little different, right? It's just that her main channel is shut down. And when I first heard about it, I was like, whoa, really? But then when I thought about it some more, I was like, I'm kind of surprised this didn't happen sooner, honestly. Not that I wanted it to happen, because I don't, but just because of like the content that Cynthia G puts out there, I'm surprised this didn't happen way sooner. But I think it was because of, I guess, this network that she is associated with. I don't know the nature of this network, but I've just heard about it, right? But yeah, when these things happen, when YouTube starts to really like, start, taking down videos, putting strikes on people's channels, disabling people's channels, it really gets you to, it starts to make you think, right? And you start to think about, okay, well, what about this content over here? Why isn't this being shut down or disabled, or, someone putting a strike on this person's account? Like, why are these videos seemingly seem to still be able to run while Cynthia's G channel, right? It's like, oh no, this is problematic. This is hate speech, as they put it, right? It's hate speech, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I Googled not Google, but if I search YouTube, I could find some videos doing pretty much the same thing as Cynthia G is doing towards black people, towards probably some Jewish people, towards, LGBTQ folk, right? Etc., etc., etc. But it seems like, for me, based on what I've seen and noticed, it seems like YouTube doesn't really have like their guidelines and standards totally standardized, if you will. It's like, it seems like it's almost kind of like at random to an extent, the way that they enforce their rules and policies. But thankfully, Cynthia G, she will still be able to be on YouTube, speaking truth to power, right? But, let's for a moment think, who do you think probably got her channel shut down? Who do you think? Obviously, people who probably jump into mind right away, cave beasts, cave dogs, cave dwellers, right? Just the racist, bigoted one, just oozing bigotry and racism, right? But I think one group that we might overlook and ignore, is the coonerific black folk, right? Because if you, type in Cynthia G's name in the YouTube search engine, you'll see a lot of response videos. Of course, we see them coming from the cave beasts, cave dogs, cave dwellers, subhuman folk, right? We see those videos coming from them, but we also see these videos, these like response videos that are negative response videos coming from coontastic black folk, you know? So I'm like, did a black person get Cynthia G channel shut down? Because, you know, I kind of looked at some of the black YouTubers videos who, you know, here and there, who kind of like have something negative to say about Cynthia G, right? I kind of looked at a few of those videos, right? And a lot of the times those videos seem to kind of revolve around, I don't know, it just seems like, I'm like, why are you making this video though? You know, it don't seem like, I don't know, it's just, for me, when it comes to coon, the coon-bastic black folks who be making these videos, I feel like a lot of times it kind of boils down to Cynthia G's, you know, stance on interracial dating. I think that a lot of times, because people kind of seem to want to bring that up, like, oh, you dated a white man, even though I don't really know where the proof of that is. You know, I don't. It's like, oh, you took a picture with a white man who was our brother-in-law, right? It seems that, but that just seems to be like where it leads to, and I'm like we going, like, y'all going this hard for Becky, well, to, you know, get with, lay up, have kids, marry, whatever, with Becky and Billie, going this hard. I don't see Becky and Billie making videos going hard for us and the things that we go through. By and large, Becky and Billie don't care, because they know Becky and Billie know they don't got to do that to get with us. You know, black folk, us as a whole, or as a collective, are seen as a group of people that will accept just about anything. Think about it. I know that's not a, you know, a positive thing to think about, but think about it. We come across as a group with low standards, right? Even though I know that's not applies to every single black person, but again, as a collective, we seemingly come off as a group with low standards. All right. And Becky and Billie know that they don't got to really do much but just show up and, you know, say a couple of positive things, and black folks will just, you know, go gaga goo goo crazy over it. Not all black folks, but general. I'm using, you know, generalizations and, like, you know, speaking more so as a group and a collective, right? You know. But, you know, let me bring it back to topic. You know, Cynthia G. I heard that Cynthia G has a birthday. Either it was today or, you know, somewhere, couple of, I don't know. Sometime around this time, Cynthia G has a birthday. So I just wanted to give a happy birthday to Cynthia G. I don't know Cynthia G personally. I've never spoken to her at all. I just seen her videos here and there on YouTube, and, you know, I check for her videos, especially when, like, certain topics in the media come up. I'm like, what Cynthia G thinks about this? So, you know, I check to see what she says about some topics that, you know, pertain to us, you know, our community. You know, so, you know, just want to put it out there. You know, happy birthday to Cynthia G. I heard that she may be in surgery. I'm not sure. I've heard that though. So if that is the case, I wish Cynthia G a successful surgery, and I hope that everything goes well. And I also hope that, you know, your recovery time is, you know, little to no, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, we need folks like Cynthia G out here. You know, we need, you know, folks like Cynthia G who be speaking truth to power, you know, and has a stance, and who's, you know, firm in his or her stance, right? You know, because we gotta have some standards, right? So, you know, I don't want to make this video too long, you know, but, you know, I just wanted to, you know, touch on this topic for a minute, you know, show my support, you know, and, you know, give my views and opinions. So thank you very much for watching. You know, definitely Go support Cynthia G's backup channels as well. And see you in the next video. Adios and goodbye for now.